Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus.
And Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm. Google and Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai recently highlighted the rise of vibe coding, a new trend making coding accessible to non-technical workers. He compared vibe coding to how blogging and YouTube created careers for unknown writers and content creators. Vibe coding allows users to build apps and websites easily without prior coding knowledge, making the process more enjoyable and approachable. Non-tech professionals, from HR to accounting, are increasingly using AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Replit to experiment with coding ideas. Pichai explained that vibe coding helps visualize concepts directly, moving beyond just describing ideas. At companies like Meta and Google, vibe coding has enabled product managers and employees to prototype and submit their first code changes. However, Pichai cautioned against using vibe coding for large, security-critical codebases, emphasizing its suitability for low-stakes experimentation. Developers agree that relying solely on AI for core software can pose risks. Despite these concerns, Pichai remains optimistic, calling the current state the worst it'll ever be. He eagerly anticipates the innovative applications that will emerge from this growing trend in tech.
A recent study from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology reveals that artificial intelligence can perform tasks currently done by nearly 12% of the American workforce. The research uses the Iceberg Index to measure how AI's capabilities overlap with the skills required for about 1,000 occupations. This index simulates interactions between over 150 million US workers and AI, highlighting tasks in technology, finance, healthcare, and professional services. The study does not specify how many jobs AI has displaced or may replace, citing factors like business strategy, societal acceptance, and policy. AI is already transforming job roles by automating routine tasks, such as paperwork for nurses and code generation for software engineers. Financial analysts may not disappear, but will see tasks like document processing increasingly handled by AI. The presence of AI in entry-level positions, especially in programming, is causing companies to rethink hiring practices. AI systems now produce over 1 billion lines of code daily, reducing demand for inexperienced programmers. This shift signals a broader reorganization of work beyond just software development. Overall, AI is reshaping how jobs are structured and which skills remain essential. Apple is set to release iOS 26.2, introducing several new features across 6 built-in iPhone apps. The Reminders app now allows users to mark tasks as urgent, triggering an alarm similar to your wake-up alarm, which can be snoozed for 9 minutes. This alarm also incorporates live activities for an ongoing visual reminder. Apple Podcasts introduces automatic chapters generated from podcast transcripts, enabling easier navigation even for shows without creator-made chapters. Additionally, links mentioned by hosts for episodes, TV shows, music, and books will be more accessible while listening. The Freeform app, Apple's collaborative whiteboard, gains table support, enhancing its toolbox for organizing information. The new Apple Games app is receiving refinements based on user feedback to improve the gaming experience. The Music app now supports offline lyrics, allowing users to view song lyrics without an internet connection. Apple News sees a redesign with quick links for popular sections and improved search functionality to surface features previously hidden. These updates aim to enhance usability and deepen integration across Apple's ecosystem.
Microsoft is introducing new experimental features in Windows 11, called Agent Workspace, which will initially be available to select Windows insiders. These AI-powered agentic applications can access and modify files within the user's profile directory, raising significant security concerns. Microsoft warns that malicious content embedded in documents or UI elements could override agent instructions, potentially leading to data theft or malware installation. Agent Workspace apps can also access software available to all users and modify it without explicit permission. Currently in a private developer preview, no apps fully support the feature yet, but Copilot will soon gain Agentic Workspace access. Copilot's existing privacy issues are well known, as it can view the entire user display. Microsoft emphasizes that this build limits access to gather developer feedback and improve security continuously. The agentic features operate in contained spaces with scoped authorization and runtime isolation, allowing users to manage access and stop agents as needed. However, online user reactions have been largely negative due to the potential risks. Microsoft highlights that security is a continuous effort to adapt and meet evolving technology challenges. Agent memory remains a critical challenge for enterprises relying on AI agents, as these agents tend to forget instructions over extended tasks. Anthropic claims to have addressed this with a twofold solution in its Claude Agent SDK, enabling agents to work effectively across multiple context windows. The company identified that agents typically struggle with discrete sessions where each starts without memory of prior work, complicating long, complex projects. Anthropic's approach involves an initializer agent to set up the environment and a coding agent to make incremental progress while leaving structured artifacts for the next session. This method draws inspiration from software engineering practices and includes integrated testing tools to detect and fix bugs. Previous agent memory solutions include LangChain's LangMem, Memobase, and OpenAI's Swarm, but Anthropic notes these are early steps toward broader improvements. The company found that solely high-level prompts led to failures, such as agents either trying to do too much or prematurely declaring tasks completed. While the Claude Agent SDK shows promise, Anthropic acknowledges the need for further research to determine if single or multi-agent setups work best. The current focus on web app development requires expansion to other complex fields like scientific research and financial modeling. Anthropic regards its work as foundational, opening new avenues in the development of long-term agent memory capabilities.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast Summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.